This episode of Earn Your Happy is sponsored in part by Shopify, Quince Open Phone, and Northwest Registered Agent. Turn your big business idea into cha-ching with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/happy. See why over 60,000 businesses trust OpenPhone. OpenPhone is offering my listeners 20% off of your first 6 months at openphone.com/earn. Don't wait. Protect your privacy, build your brand, and set up your business in just 10 clicks in 10 minutes. Visit northwestregisteredagent.com/earn. Let your bed match the season with cool, relaxed bedding from Quince. Go to quince.com/happy for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns.
If there's one or two areas in your life that you're like, okay, I'm kind of going through the motions. I know that I could do this way tougher than I am, like meaning show up way bigger than you are. Figure out what those are. Start with one of them. Dial it the F in, and then choose a second one and dial it the F in. It actually doesn't drain you of energy to play bigger. It feeds you. And we're back
with another episode of He Said, She Said.
All right, babe, kick it off with the glōci tip. I just had mine.
Well, we just landed in Park City. We are doing a mastermind. This is the bonus trip for the Elite Entrepreneur Mastermind.
Yeah, we call this the alumni trip. And so every Elite Mastermind member that renews to the next year, they get a third trip. And we actually call it Bonding and Bonfires. And it's really cool because it's a super chill, laid back trip. Mm-hmm. Last couple of years have been at our lake house. A couple of years before that, we're at Park City. This year, we bounced it back to Park City. And it's really fun because it's literally like bonding and bonfires and just hanging out together and doing a couple cool things, hikes and all that stuff. And this is like the part where the friends are made, right? A lot of learning at the other two events, but this one in the middle, this is like where the bonds are made. Anyhow, we just landed. And if you know anything about Park City, one of my favorite places on the planet, but it's also very dry. And up in the mountains, like you have to hydrate so that you don't like get mountain sickness, all that stuff. So I pounded my glōci the minute I landed.
Same. I put 2 in a bottle immediately. And if you guys take a hydration stick, seriously, just go take a little look-see on the back of the label. And it's crazy what is not actually in there. There's a whole lot of essentially table salt and sometimes a lot of sugar and then unnatural flavorings and dyes. And there's a whole lot going in that you're drinking every day. Sometimes some of you are drinking like 2 to 3 times a day. And you're hoping that it's going to make you feel better, and it could be making you feel worse and actually more bloated. So swap out your hydration stick. I promise you, you're going to thank me. And you can go to getglōci.com and get 25% off. You guys, I'm so excited and elated about glōci and where it's going and just the reviews that we've been getting. So jump on now because we would love, love, love to have you on board. And as a customer, we do so many cool community things. And I do a community call every single month that you'll learn about if you go get on subscription. And I just love the ladies that I get to talk to in those groups. It's incredible.
All right. So getglōci.com. That's GLOCI. Getglōci.com. Use coupon code HAPPY to get your 25% off. It's the biggest discount that there is. So getglōci.com, coupon code HAPPY to get 25% off. All right, so Lori mentioned that we're in Park City. We got the mastermind renewal, and she just mentioned that she's like totally crushing it with glōci right now, meaning, oh my God, the momentum is insane. And what you just signed on for and what's coming is we need to come up with a number or a word that's better than insane because I'm so freaking excited for you. And I asked her on the flight, I'm like, what do you think is giving you so much momentum lately? Like she seems happy. She seems full of life. You've got more energy. And you kind of gave me 3 things. I'm like, let's share this when we land. Let's make this one of our episodes. And so the first thing that you told me was you're like really good lately at curating intentional social events with a purpose. What do you mean by that?
Well, I have been wanting to put together dinners for women that are in some capacity ahead of me in some way because my brain is really craving to
challenge, growth,
talk
learning.
About growth, learning, to talk about things that really light me up or that I don't yet know about or that we can like really go deep on together. People who are super open, really great energy. Like I only want these dinners to be with people who truly can not only grow me, but I don't have to chase them. Like, it has to be someone who also is really vested in wanting to create these types of relationships. And I'm not getting hurt if people want to come or don't want to come. I'm having multiples of these because there's so many different women that I do want to ask. And it's exciting me. It's exciting to me. And even the process of asking is exciting because, I'm already asking and it's like some people are saying yes, some people are saying no. I don't know why they're saying no. I don't know if it's because they're busy or they just don't want to come. It's a whole process, right? I think it's always really good for us to put ourselves in these situations where you do get rejection therapy in some form and where you're also excited about an outcome that you don't know how it's going to go. And so even after I get, the curated number of people, now I have to put it on. Now I don't know how all their energies are going to mesh together. Now I have to create something that can bring everyone together and get really intentional. How can I benefit every single person that is coming? So that's getting me really excited because what I want to do in these groups is make sure that everyone's desires get highlighted. If I have something with glōci that I can put out as an ask, they can put out whatever they want as an ask in their business as well. And that's really what I want to curate in this room is what do you all need help with? What are the goals? Where do you want to go? So I'm really excited about that.
It's what I did when I first moved to LA, right? I'm like, hey, I really want some high level guys around. I want to get to know people in the community. LA is a tough city to break into. So I started a little different than you, renting out the back rooms of restaurants. First, I actually just started booking tables. Hey, table for 6 and let's go get the 6 cool guys I can get to say yes and buying them dinner and drinks. And then it turned into back rooms of restaurants and just I pick up the tab and really cool people showed up. And that turned into, 6 people turned into 12, turned into 18. And that's really how I built my really powerful network in LA when we first moved there, celebrities and everything. It's crazy. And now you're doing it in our home. It's one of the reasons why we got this particular home is it's a great home for entertaining. You're like, I want to have really cool women in my house. You should kind of describe what the layout or how you're going to do the dinner so people could mimic if they want to do it.
Well, I think for the first one, I want to keep it pretty chill. So if you're like, well, I can't just pick up the tabs all the time, you don't necessarily have to do that either. I don't want this to be a big sit down dinner at this particular one that I'm starting with because a lot of the people aren't going to know each other.
Yep.
And I want it to be really fun and relaxed. And so we're going to do drinks and apps and just come from this time to this time. I'm not quite sure on how I'm going to set it up yet, but it will be something where there is a bit of a schedule. So people aren't just coming, sitting and feeling uncomfortable. We will have a bit of an agenda. So they'll be okay, here's what we're doing right now, or here's the questions you can go and ask each other, or whatever that looks like. And then there will be a chill factor to it where then you can just stay and sit around the fire if you want for the next hour or not. It's very relaxed.
I love that. So if you're listening, this is something you could do in your home or at a friend's home or something like that. It's a great way to meet the people that you wish that you could meet. Okay, the second thing that she told me was giving her a lot of energy. She's like, well, look how we've been eating and working out. We've been way more intentional. We've been way more dialed in. And you're right. We went from being the king and queen of DoorDash and Uber Eats to suddenly grill monsters every single night. And it makes me feel so much better. And I thought it was kind of ordering healthy on DoorDash, right? We get, let's just do chicken and salad. Let's just do this, that. But it's different when you're really dialing in your food.
Yeah, it's different. And, we've only been doing this 3 weeks, but I already feel so much better in terms of just keeping a promise to myself. I have wanted to cook and grill, not necessarily cook because I just want to grill. It's easy for me. I've been wanting to grill for us for so long, but honestly, number one, we didn't have a grill for a little while. Number two, it just felt really exhausting after long days. I get it. Some of you cook every night and you're like, oh my gosh, I cook all the time. It's not that exhausting. But when you haven't done it in a while and you're extremely busy with so many other things, it just felt like a lot. And I was like, the energy that I get back from when I eat healthy and from when I'm keeping promises though, is 10x of the energy I'm saving by just having this food that may not be that great for me show up on my doorstep. So I have been planning the meals on Sunday. Just real quick, I stick to the most simple menu, you guys. We're kind of just repeating and rotating the same thing over and over right now. And then when Chris gets sick of it, because I'm someone who can eat the same food over and over, I'll find some other things to cycle into that rotation as well. But it's been changing my life really quickly. I already feel so much better in my body. I feel better in my mood. And like I said, I think that keeping that promise to yourself and just feeling really good about it is giving me so much energy back.
That's made the biggest difference for me. And, I started to get lazy with my shakes. What do I mean by that? I started getting shakes, like the really yummy ones at Jan's. Shout out to Jan's. It's so good. Yeah, if you live in Corona Del Mar, you know where that is. And I was getting all the ones from the gym, and like they're good, but they're like peanut butter,
good for a reason,
chocolate bombs, right? And so I recommitted to getting back to my isogenic shakes. I'm like, I can wait till I get home to make a shake, get back to 2 or 3 of those a day. Between that and the grilling, I'm like fucking game on.
Yes.
Let's go summer. I finally got clearance to lift upper body after my surgery. For those of you that don't know, I just had my bicep reattached and my labrum, repaired. I tore them both. And I just got clearance to do upper body. And so I am like, game on, can't wait, rubber band pulled back. I'm loving every minute.
I'm so excited to share this. You guys know I never shy away from big, scary leaps, those super messy, what the heck am I doing moments. And This Is Small Business just kicked off a new season, and it's all about risk. I'm obsessed with this topic because that's what it takes. The host, Andrea Marquez, takes us behind the scenes with fearless founders who turn their maybe later ideas into heck yes, let's go adventures. These episodes have it all. They have raw stories of grit, honest advice, and so much inspiration. I got full body goosebumps listening. I was nodding along thinking this is exactly the kind of fuel we all need when chasing our big dreams. So if you need that extra push to go after your own hell yes vision, you have to check this out. Go follow This Is Small Business on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen. I can't wait for you to hear it. The hardest part about starting a business is often getting started. Build your business in just 10 clicks in 10 minutes. Starting your business should be simple. Get more when you start your business with Northwest Registered Agent. Your entire business identity in just 10 clicks and 10 minutes. Northwest Registered Agent has been helping businesses launch and grow for nearly 30 years. If you want to build your business while keeping your personal information secure, Northwest is the partner you need. In just 10 clicks and 10 minutes, they'll form your business, create a custom website, and set up your local presence wherever you need it. Form your business for just $39 plus state fees, backed by real business experts with decades of experience. Protect your identity and keep your home address private by using Northwest's address on your information documents. Don't wait. Protect your privacy, build your brand, and set up your business in just 10 clicks in 10 minutes. Visit northwestregisteredagent.com/earn and start building something amazing. Get more with Northwest Registered Agent at northwestregisteredagent.com/earn.
All right. So then the third thing, when I'm like, what is it? Like, you're just on a roll and I'm loving it and it's feeding me life. It's feeding me energy. And the third thing that you had said was that you're going all in and like more than you ever have. Now, this is a weird one for some people to hear because they're like, what do you mean? You've always gone all in. Like, look at everything that you do. So describe what you mean by going all in and the energy that comes from being over the top committed.
I mean, I recently said yes to working with a team that we don't necessarily feel fully equipped to work with them yet, meaning in order to work with this level of team,
they have to choose you.
They have to choose you. And also, I have to do a fundraise because if it's going to take off the way that we believe it's going to take off, I'm going to need more capital for more product in a big way.
Huge orders.
I feel that. And so I committed to it without the how yet. I don't necessarily fully know the exact how of what this is going to look like if that takes off. Of course, I know that I can raise money and, I've raised now over $2 million, but I don't have that right now because we're just starting. We're just getting the deck back. And I think committing before you even have that right now is like, okay, this is making me just 1,000,000% buckle down on the vision, the dream. We are like all in because we know how good this company is and how good this product is. And now we have so much data on our customers. Thank you to all of you freaking beautiful, amazing customers. Our LTV is incredible, which is just our lifetime value, which means they're staying on for a really good amount of time, which means they love the product. So we know we have a product market fit. We know we have an awesome product. We know we have incredible reviews. We know that we have this incredible amount of data that's telling us where we can go and what we can do. So I'm really excited about that. But going all in also just means so many other things to me. Like, I'm going all in on my mindset with this. Like, no longer am I allowing myself to think of like, okay, well, what if this doesn't happen? What if this doesn't turn out how I want? I've done all that. I did that. That took up brain space. I did the, what's worst case scenario? Great. Check that off the list. I can plan for worst case scenario, but now we're done. We're not doing that anymore. I'm literally only listening to manifestation books like morning, evening, night. I'm not even kidding you, on my walks, when I'm at the gym. I'm fully working to train my brain to only think of what it is that I want, and also allowing myself to really make myself think and dream really big again. Like, okay, maybe that didn't feel 1,000,000% real before, but now we're just going to train every day to start making that outcome that I want a reality in my brain.
I've really got to give you credit. One, for this company to say, okay, yes, we select you. Like, guys, it's like a part ops, part marketing company that only works with the best consumer packaged goods brands out there, period. And so they have to choose you. And they put Lori through the craziest, week long, 10-week, 2-week audit?
1 week audit.
1 week audit, like an AI driven audit where they are looking under every single stone, getting every single metric. And they're like, oh, wait a second. We're excited about this. Here's a few things that we haven't even had the chance to work with before that excite us. And you sign the contract. And what's going to happen with glōci now is going to be insane. And most people here, they're like, oh, isn't that a great thing? Yes, but it brings a new set of stresses. It brings the sudden onslaught of huge product orders and the sudden onslaught of huge marketing spends and the sudden onslaught of maybe people that you got to bring in, additional help and all these other things. There is such a thing out there. Like, there's either a challenge of not growing or there's a challenge of growing too fast. And so I'm so proud of you for being able to partner with this company and for what's going to happen. And I just think that you've positioned yourself, that's probably what's feeding you so much energy. You position yourself where there's no looking back.
Mm-hmm.
There's no looking back. You're stepping up to the plate and you're telling yourself, I have to hit the grand slam to win the game right here. Like, this is it. And I'm just so freaking excited to see it happen.
I'm so excited. Yeah. So there's been a lot that's happened all at once. And I think that every good transformation starts with getting really sick and tired of your own shit. And I think I was just so sick of feeling and saying oh, I gotta get to the next level. I feel my next level coming. Yep. I feel this, I feel that, but then not up-leveling my meals during the week, not really taking care of myself, or not surrounding myself with a community that is thinking really huge like that, not going out of my way to make friends, not going out of my way to put myself in a really uncomfortable situation, ask people way ahead of me if they want to come to these dinners who have already turned me down, multiple, but some have said yes. And so I think it's if you want the level up, you got to do the things that level you up.
Yep.
There's no way around it. And trust me, I wish that I could tell you there was, because I think that I was in this place of but I already have leveled up so much. I could get away with saying, on this podcast to people, oh yeah, I'm leveling up, even 4 months ago. But I would know, and it would look great to you guys, but I would know in my soul that I'm not doing,
on the table.
I'm not doing half of what I know I could be doing.
Yeah, you're killing it. I'm so proud of you guys. Lori just gave you the cheat codes. If there's one or two areas in your life that you're okay, I'm kind of going through the motions. I know that I could do this way tougher than I am, meaning show up way bigger than you are. Figure out what those are. Start with one of them, dial it the F in, and then choose a second one and dial it the F in. It actually doesn't drain you of energy to play bigger. It feeds you energy when you play bigger. All right, guys, thanks for listening. We love and appreciate you. Hope we inspire you. DM us with what you're going to change in your life so that you can step up to the plate and hit your grand slam. We always love hearing from you guys, and we're just so grateful that you listen.
We will see you next week.